Are you in New York?
I'm in New York. I'm in New York, baby.
It's a nice kitchen for New York.
It's not bad. Grant, what do you think about my place? Grant stayed over.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it's an apartment, you know. It is. I think people expect New York apartments to be apocalyptic. And from my experience, everybody that I know who lives out there lives in like a pretty nice spot.
I got some buddies who live in some squalor.
What's like the worst thing you've seen in a New York apartment?
Dude, do you guys know Dan Wicks?
Yeah.
His place is fucked up. His place looks crazy.
Wasn't he like sleeping on like workout mats or something?
Yeah,
for
like
a while
workout
there?
mats. Brian Nilsson. I don't know if you guys know him. His place is pretty wild too. Just nasty guy apartments.
The nice thing about sleeping on workout mats, though, is even if you're depressed, you know, you gotta work out, dude.
Yeah, you're still...
You're in bed, but you're like, well, you know. When you're in a cozy bed, you ever try to do sit-ups in a real bed?
Yeah, all the
push-ups in
time.
a real bed. It makes you even more depressed. You're like, well, now I don't.
That's actually where I do most of my working out, and I think it shows.
Yeah, that's where Grant's been developing his asshole.
Ellie, you know, Grant's working on his glutes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Because he has
They're
negative.
the biggest
ass.
muscle in your body, I think.
He's trying to get a bigger asshole.
Yeah, he's trying to get he has negative ass right now, and he's trying to get positive ass because he wants me and Ryan to be sexually attracted to him.
Yeah, he's on the Atkins hot dog diet.
But it's whole. You're working on whole.
He's working on everything, but especially whole too.
How come? I don't know.
I'm trying to gauge my asshole. You know how people would do their ears.
I'm at like a 0.2, and I'd like to be at like a 0.5 to 0.75.
Trying to fit a Gatorade cap in there.
Millimeter. Like, you know, like people get their ears pierced and they get their ears stretched out. Yeah. I think that's
0.75 millimeter.
Yarn.
Your asshole should be that big, I think.
Mine's not, dude. Mine's not. I've been having some horrible BMs lately.
Well, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with working on your glutes and getting a bigger ass. But it is weird that you want to get a bigger ass so that I can get a boner for you.
Mm-hmm. Why is that weird?
I don't know, man. It's just like we have this like podcast business relationship, and you're getting more sexually attractive every day to me, and it's just making me act up.
Grant wants to become even more powerful in our podcast.
Yeah, he
trying
to be
edits
sexy.
Everything, and now he wants to be sexual on top of that.
I've been sexualizing Grant on all of his Instagram posts lately.
Damn.
I comment like your skin is a slay, queen.
Okay, I have. By the way, this is the We Cool podcast. We have the wonderful Ellie Hino joining us today. Welcome to the show, Ellie, returning guest, returning champ.
Gosh, thank you so much for having me.
Here to promote.
Still, guest of the We Cool podcast, Ellie Hino.
Wait, let me get the applause breaks. Oh, wait. Can we hear that?
No.
No, we didn't hear it? All right.
Tommy, when you use the soundboard, you also have to send it. You have to send that audio track to me.
Yeah, I'm sending that audio track to you. I'm combining all of the audio tracks. It's really, it takes a little bit longer, but like it is worth it for the 2 times I use the soundboard every episode.
Ellie is here promoting her debut album. Is it your first stand-up album?
Yeah.
Wow, it's called Soft Bones. Yes?
Yep, that's right.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the show.
It's available for pre-order on iTunes, and it'll be available everywhere on April 5th. You can go to blondemedicine.com.
And get those pre-orders in if you're able to. That helps out Ellie a ton, and that'll help out us too.
Get the album, pre-order the album.
I actually share with the boys.
Yeah. Well, we're getting a cut.
Like $1.75. So
honestly,
they get
we need our cut.
Ellie is like you're like the the shepherd of the comedy scene. When and we're all your little goats and sheep. When
What
we were
does that mean?
at the Dose show when everyone was on mushrooms, and you were also tripping. You were like, you guided me out, and then also I heard from other comedians that you were like making sure everyone was okay.
Does anyone want a mint?
Also,
they were like, I just need something for my mouth.
Also, I tell you,
I'm like, Ben, I'll go find you a cigarette. No problem, kiddos.
You gave me a mint when I was like violently tripping at that show as I was like about to leave. And as soon as I put it in my mouth, I was like, this is too intense, and I don't want this in my mouth. But I don't want Ellie to be offended, so I'm not going to be rude. Like, you were going to be like, you know.
I actually just made everyone have bad trips. They were all just like, oh, it's too cold. Everything's cold.
No, you were like the savior of that show, I think. I think you helped a lot of people.
I never talked to you, Ryan. Are you okay?
Dude, I'm great. You know, okay, I was telling Tommy and Grant, normally, like, when I do mushrooms, every other time I've done mushrooms, I have like some horrifying realization where I'm like, oh, I got to stop doing that, you know, or I got to start doing this. The only realization I had when I went home was just like, oh, I should like try to sleep more.
Yeah, it's so true.
Get some more sleep.
God, that's like the truest realization as well. I mean,
yeah.
It's just like, I should try to get my 8 hours a night.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes,
I
dude.
felt bad. When you were leaving, I asked Miranda, your girlfriend, I was like, have you ever been on mushrooms? And she was like, no, absolutely not. And I was like, oh, Ryan, are you okay? Does she know what's happening?
No, she was
Can she
perfect.
relate in any way right now?
Can I ask a question? Is it weird that I like don't want to do hallucinogens with my partner, or should I like want to do that?
I don't think so. I think
it depends on your relationship, dude.
Yeah.
Do you both like hallucinogens?
She's never done them, and
What's
I
the matter?
kind of.
That's different.
What's the matter, Grant? You don't want to get nagged while you're on mushrooms?
That's not what I said. That's you're the wrong person to ask this question, Ryan. I
Kelly
guess
does mushrooms, and she's just like, dude, you should like do the dishes.
Yeah,
man.
I had this realization. This big realization.
About you.
That you should help out around
Take
the
up
house
too much
more.
room in bed.
Man, you should give me more space at night, dude.
No, I think I do actually, but I think it's actually more about me that I feel like I'm gonna have a bad trip and then affect her and then give her a bad experience on the hallucinogens. You know what I mean? Like,
Why do you think
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's kind
have
of a
Dude,
big responsibility.
I will literally worry when I will literally have that thought when, like, if I'm at like a bar or going out and my friend's like, I'm on mushrooms, I get self-conscious about my vibes to them.
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
And I don't, I could just be completely normal and I don't have to affect them at all, but I'm just like, oh, you're on mushrooms. Okay. And then I feel like I'm performing a little bit. And
you know,
and
you know
and I don't know what that is. I don't know what type of Midwest people pleasing bullshit that is, but
I
that's
think
got to
probably
go
what I'm
a little
locked
bit.
into there. Yeah,
You know what's another weird thing? When I was a teenager and I would do mushrooms, there was always like a kid who was like a year older that was like kind of the babysitter. Like he would be on mushrooms too, but he'd be like, I've done
For
mushrooms so many times, whatever. And like I'd always have a good time. And then I remember as I got older, one time I did mushrooms with like Mackenzie Bubowitz, and it was her first time, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be that guy. And then as soon as I was like tripping on mushrooms, I was like, damn, dude, I'm not like prepared to be this guy at all. This is like really stressful, actually.
Yeah. You were trying to
I
be that
used to
guy
love
too.
that. In college, I like loved being the babysitter
could
for
see
some
that.
reason. I mean, I also loved the mushrooms,
Yeah.
but yeah, I have a caregiver
You've
inside me that's
you've
just
always had like
let me.
you've always had like mom instincts.
Yeah. Even when I was
'cause you've-
23.
Because you've done okay, that's good to know because you've done mom instincts on me before, and I'm glad to know that's like always been a thing.
But
I did mom instincts on you before I had a baby, for sure.
You've come up to me and you've been like, Tommy, don't do cocaine in New York, and I'm gonna be like, I might do a little like.
Don't do too much cocaine in New York.
I was like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm
cool
you
mom,
know?
cool mom vibes.
yeah, they're just
Yeah.
good mom instincts. They're never like annoying. You know what I mean? Like some friends you'll have that have like the kind of mom thing where you're like, dude, shut up. Ellie, it's always just like good advice.
Yeah, it feels good.
Ellie's more like a cool aunt to me.
Yeah.
That's you got the cool aunt vibes. The aunt that gives you your first beer.
My auntie Ellie.
Like art teacher vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you have Miss Frizzle's Magic School Bus vibes.
Like, hey, you can come to me, you know?
Yeah.
And I won't break the pipe you put in the art room kiln,
Yes.
you know, but I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yes.
What about
exactly?
Miss Frizzle's Magic School Bussy? What about
Yeah.
that? Is that anything?
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. Her bussy.
Yeah, they go into her ass.
They explore Miss Frizzle's body.
Is that what bussy is? Is it boy? I thought it was boy pussy, but
I think it's
is it
back
butt pussy?
I think it's both.
No, I think
Okay.
it's boy pussy.
Okay, Ellie,
Write in. Let us know. Is it back pussy or boy
I'm
pussy?
just learning right now. I was just pretending like I knew
Out
what
of
was
us,
going on.
I'm the only one with a bussy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on mine.
You're trying to work on it, but I medically and legally have a bussy.
And I just straight up have an ass, dude.
You have a man's asshole, and then when I go to the doctors, they go, "Let me take a look at your bussy."
That's
I
on
go,
your
absolutely.
passport, right? It
Yeah,
says
bussy
on it.
haver
Has bussy
has
in parentheses.
Pussy donor.
I'm gonna donate my bussy to science.
I'm gonna donate my pussy to a very lonely man. Dude, that should
Everybody
be a thing
check
for
under your
incels.
seats. Everybody check under your seats. You got a bus. You got one bussy.
Yeah, everybody's pissed off. They're like, what
live,
the fuck?
Live studio. One creepy guy is like, "Let's go." Yes.
Yes.
I'll take anybody's if you don't want them.
I dissociated a couple minutes ago.
That's cool.
That's okay. Sorry.
I had kind of a real question for you guys, all right? And I don't want
Sure.
this to sound like so there's been I had this clip go really good on Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I've had like 2 or 3 other accounts just repost it, like straight up repost the video without permission. They like tagged me in it, you know?
Yeah.
But so one of them had like 200,000 views. The other had 1.5 million views, and it was this comedy show called, well, it was a stand-up page called Our Stand-Up Comedy, like Reddit, the subreddit. But then it was just this, and you might know these guys, Tommy. They were promoting their other page called Expired Milk, which is just like a open mic in Brooklyn, as far as I can tell, basically.
Yeah, like I'm doing that show soon.
Okay, and so it had like 1.5 million views on their page.
I hate the state of stand-up comedy.
So I DM'd them, and I'm like, take my shit off your page, like at least, and then
Yeah.
What is it? Should I be happy that my video is getting a shit ton of views and I'm tagged in it on different accounts, or should I be making people take it down? I truly don't know.
Don't try to make people take shit down. That's insane. Comment. All you should do is just like when you get tagged in it, comment and be like, "Yo, that's me." That's it.
Okay.
It's actually pretty sick that other people are sharing your content, even if it's not like.
Yeah, because isn't the whole point to gain followers and shit?
Yes.
So-
Yeah, Grant, you're forfeiting by putting. Okay, this is what sucks about the internet. This is why it can be good at the same time. You're just forfeiting your like autonomy over what you own. Like it's as soon as it's out there, it's like no longer under your control. Is kind of like how I operate. Because as soon as you try to control what you own, which you want to, because it's your art, you know, and you do have like an artistic. Like morally, you have a right to what you've created, but it's just a different beast out there. I mean, the amount of times a tweet gets like fucking like Katy Perry shared my tweet the other week. Nothing happened to me.
Yeah.
Nothing. She posted my tweet on her Instagram and was like, "This is like LOL." Nothing.
And then people are like, "Katy Perry, you so funny."
And then everyone's like, "Katy Perry, you have such a great sense of humor."
Yeah.
You know,
Did you even get like followers or anything?
No, you won't get followers from it, but what it does is like
You get 25 followers, and then they unfollow me in a week when I'm just like, poo poo ass
But the thing is,
PP. When I'm on Twitter going poo poo ass PP butt face.
The way our brains work, especially online, like think of like any like account that you've like started following. You usually see something that you like from them. At least like you see 2 or 3 different things, and then you're like, all right, I'm actually going to check out their page or whatever. It doesn't matter if they posted that or someone else posted it. You'll recognize that person. You'll recognize their style. You'll recognize what they look like. And eventually it will lead to like, you know,
Can I
like
just give like a little bit more context? All right.
If this leads to 10 ticket sales, Grant, that's a net gain, I think.
It's
and
just
that's
both of my balls off for 10
for
tickets.
10 ticket sales.
Easy.
For 10 ticket sales in Brooklyn, oh my God, get rid of
annoying.
both my balls.
10 ticket sales in Muskegon, Michigan. Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude! I will get rid of my bussy and my balls for just 10 ticket sales
at Rick's Crab Pussy in Muskegon, Michigan.
Oh my God!
Shoot both of my nuts off and eat the remains.
If I could sell out a weekend at Rick's Crab Stinky Pussy, I would call my father and say we did it. We're taking.
Father and say fuck.
Don't worry
Dad.
about the nursing home bills, okay? It's everything's on me.
We're gonna put you down long before you get to that point.
Okay. Can I give you guys some more context or
real quick? Is it legal to bring your dad to the vet? I think we need to put him down
to the horse doctor.
If he got that dog in him,
yeah.
Can I go to?
Give him the dog killing medicine. I think he's ready. Can you give him the medicine that kills dogs? I can't take.
Look
care
at
of
him. Just look at this guy.
I can't take care of him, and I am an only child, and I do stand to inherit a good amount of stuff right now.
He's just like eating soup.
You put him in a kennel. He's in a kennel.
Listen, if you don't do it, I'm gonna find a way to do it, and it's not gonna be pretty.
I think if you can carry the kennel with one hand,
then your dad's ready for vet treatment.
I come in with one jacked arm, just carrying my dad.
You've just been training
for this moment.
Ryan, that's funny. Taking people to the vet is a fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that at Acme if they let me up.
But I do want why am I so wrong about this stuff? Because I got both those pages to take my shit down, and
you're not wrong. It's your problem. You have a problem with how the internet runs, and it's not that you're wrong. It's just that it's like you having a problem with like the political system, and then me and Ryan going, well, that's the way it is, and then you're like, well, I don't like how that's the way it is. You're not wrong, man. It sucks and it's weird, but that's so the world, baby.
So Tommy,
Sorry.
does it make you mad when people like reshare your tweets and they
I wish I could monetize it for the amount of content I'm putting out there. It feels like I can only monetize, and by monetize I don't even mean like in actual money. I mean like in like social clout or whatever
Followers,
others, whatever. Yeah.
Listen, Grant, you can't change the world, all right? I wish my girlfriend would kiss me on my forehead more. She's not doing it, all right? There's nothing anybody can do to change that.
Mm-hmm. And I wish Ryan's girlfriend would also kiss me on my forehead a little bit, but that's also not even happening at all. She's
got some soft lips.
So okay.
There's a lot of things that me and Ryan wish were happening.
We can move off this. I just want to, if this is happening again, and like the reason that I was upset about this is because it currently is like going viral on my page, and it was like going bigger on their page.
You wrote a funny fucking joke, dude. We get it.
Isn't it?
You're a good comedian.
If I do have the ability to DM them and say, hey, can you take that down? Is a bad thing to do, even when it's outperforming the video on my page?
Just comment and go, oh shit, that's me, and then do a stupid emoji.
Yeah, you go, oh shit, I just realized that's my white ass up there.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
I'm sitting my white ass down, and I'm listening to my white ass.
Let's let Ellie comment on this.
Here, last thing I'll say, you comment, oh shit, that's my white ass. Also, go pre-order Ellie Hino's new album, Soft Bones, or I'll get a gun and shoot up a Chase bank. Yeah.
I do want to hear Ellie's opinion on this, so shut up, both of you.
Why would you want to hear my opinion? I'm fucking 45 and I have no idea what's going on out there. I just posted a video and I was like, oh, cool. Okay, I think I got like 30 likes. Doing good.
Okay, all right. I guess I'll just fucking listen to Tommy and Ryan.
In my opinion, I think the whole point is to have people know who you are and therefore book gigs.
Okay.
I mean, that's my goal, right?
It's just annoying.
You want to move tickets. You want to move tickets at Bob's Chuckle Fart Fuck House.
Exactly. In Gainesville, Florida.
In Gainesville, in Assville, Florida.
The armpit of comedy.
It's just annoying when you go to the video and they kind of have like my tag, like it's not obvious that it's me. And then they go, hey, for more, follow Expired Milk Comedy in the caption. They tag themselves. And then multiple people in the comments are going, hey, you should tag the comedians, even though I am tagged. It's like that.
I'm going to start commenting on those videos and go, hey, that's me actually. Go stream Ellie Hino's album. Go pre-order Ellie Hino's album Soft Bones on iTunes, or I will steal the Declaration of Independence and
wipe my ass
on it and put it back and go, I don't know who did that.
There's nothing against that in the Constitution, I think.
I will comment
and you
that.
can't even check
I will start
anymore.
commenting that.
Prove me wrong. Okay, all right. That's good to know.
I have a question for Ellie. Ellie, I took a DNA test recently, and it came back. The results came back. It turns out I'm 100% black.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Can I do Chinese accent now in my set?
No, still no. Right. No, you still can't. I'm pretty sure that happened last time I was on this podcast. Does it happen on everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
seriously though, let's
seriously.
let's get down to brass tacks and balls here. What's where does Soft Bones, where does that name come from, Ellie?
It's a throwaway line I say in a story about taking my baby on a roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
I say you're going to be worried during this story, but what I want you to remember is that babies have very soft bones. But I also think it's good because I like talk a lot about like how gross I am.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, like real specifically.
Can I say something?
So I think it's fun because I give a real soft bones vibe.
And also, can I say something too? Comedy should be emotional, but it's also kind of hard too. And soft, and then bones being very hard, soft.
Right.
You know, it's a good juxtaposition of two words together.
When you think about it,
bones is kind of hardcore too. Bones is kind of like punk.
I wanted to call it I Think It's Dead.
And
that's talking about, you know,
the squirrel.
Yeah, but also my body.
Damn, I think It's Dead's pretty good.
The whole end of the album is me talking.
You should do a B. You should do a B-side
joke. So,
do you have any extra bits that you cut out? You could maybe do a B-side for the real Hino heads out there, you know, and then call it I Think It's Dead.
Let's
see how many of those we get. But I found out they didn't think that was a good idea because saying it's dead or whatever gets it. It won't get as many views.
Doesn't that suck?
In trouble?
Oh my god, that you have to like. See, this is another thing, Grant. It's like, is that a good thing? No, but it's just the thing you have to do.
It's just the reality of it. Yeah, you're right.
You have to appease the computer brain. That's made for little kids.
I posted a joke about that movie Zone of Interest, and I said Holocaust in it like 3 times, and I kind of like censored the word Holocaust, and people were in the comments being like, well, like, why is that censored? Why is that censored? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I said methadone in a different video, and the video got demonetized because of that. It's like, we don't know. Like, you can't say everything. Like, they try and make Instagram for babies, and then they show like beheading videos on it as well, and somehow those are just like still in there, and it's like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm not getting any of those.
They
still just
do
getting
get flagged
birds
and taken down.
cats.
Yeah.
There should be an Instagram for babies with beheadings on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hold on.
it's Instagram.
Let's not just. But Ryan's right.
Yeah, let's not skate over my idea.
Let's not just like keep talking.
Yeah, let's stop
What
down.
what Ryan said is good.
Yeah, it's called Insta Baby Gram, and it's just beheadings.
God.
And it's for babies, and when your baby's crying,
To have a beautiful mind like yours.
you put that phone as close as you can to their face, and you start playing those beheading videos for that baby.
You get the
Dude,
Apple Vision
Ellie,
Pro for
can
your
me
baby.
and Ryan and Grant babysit Bert? Or
Can
can we have
Bert babysit us?
Can Bert have us on his podcast that he will inevitably start in 1 year?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Cool.
He's going to be a YouTuber before you know
yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't show him beheading videos, but do you guys like play Fortnite?
Yeah,
or
we fuck with
Roblox?
Fortnite.
Big time.
We'll say
don't,
anything
do
to
you?
get close to your kid.
Yeah.
Oh no, now Ryan can't come.
What?
He'd like you,
Maybe,
Ryan.
yeah. He likes the Winnie the Pooh thing.
Well, yeah, you'll have to try it again
Yeah.
sometime. Ryan did his Winnie the Pooh
forgot to
joke
do it.
at
I
Winnie
forgot
the
to
Piss.
do it.
Wait, yeah,
Oh,
Ryan,
that's right. You didn't do it.
So Ellie runs a fantastic show called Stand Up Junior, in which regular stand-ups just like us
I don't want people that listen to this to know about it.
We have okay. Ellie, you don't know who our
Ellie,
listeners
it's
are.
mostly children who listen to this podcast.
Yeah,
You're gonna want us to get the word out.
We have babies that listen to the show.
This podcast on Apple Podcast says for ages 4 or less.
Yeah.
but
Ellie,
so
this year has been like we have been like surprised by the amount of like women alone that listen to this show.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
it's
I
it's
don't
not
understand it.
it's
We
oddly
keep
mostly
saying-
women. It's mostly women that write in. Weirdly.
Do you guys get a lot of DMs like hitting on you?
No, they know
Come
better.
on.
They know better.
Tell me. Have you each gotten at least one from a listener who's like, I think you're the cute one?
We've had some
Yeah.
stands that have written in for each of us, yeah.
Yeah.
We've had some horny
band.
people.
You're like a boy band, and
We've had
girls
some
like
women write in that they've jacked off to each of us.
individually or
like
all
diff-
together.
Like different women go, actually jacked off to Grant, and then someone being like, it started with someone being like, I've jacked off to Ryan, and me and Grant were like, that's unbelievable and disgusting. No. But then they were like, I've jacked off to Tom, and then one was like, I've jacked off to Grant. So someone's jacked off to one of us.
And Grant's brother's name is Jack.
Yeah, and that's a fun fact.
And he listens. So shout out to Jack.
Shout out to Jack. Don't do it, Jack.
At
And
least
we've
not
also
to me.
we've
Maybe
also
Tommy or
asked
Ryan.
Grant. We've
So
also
which
asked
one of you gets the most messages from girl listeners?
Probably Tommy, I would bet.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe Ryan though. But also, I've also asked this to Grant before. When you jack off, do you think of your brother because his name is Jack?
I am on the record answering this question, but I'll answer it again just for the new listeners. No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
What
just
do
making sure.
you think about?
Yeah, when you say I'm gonna,
What are your- Grant,
when
what
you
are
say
your-
to your fiance, hey babe, I'm gonna go jack off, you don't think of
What are your top?
I just FaceTime her.
Let's do Grant's top 10 things he thinks about when jacking off.
The Declaration of Independence.
No,
Okay.
be serious. Be for real. I'm talking number 10, tits.
That's 10?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Are they the same every time, Ryan, or different ones?
I did have a thing. I used to have a joke where like about like jerking off to like an ex-girlfriend is always like really sad because like if you masturbate too soon to the breakup, it's just like you finish and then you're just like really sad. And then if you wait too long, you kind of forget what that person looks like, and then you're just like you're just like jacking off to like abstract shapes, you know? You're like, oh yeah, triangle and 3 circles. That's what Amy looked like. Amy.
Just to your youth.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a joke to work on stage because I stopped watching porn, and I was like, I've only been jacking off by memory, and I think I'm getting smarter.
Wait, did you have to stop jacking off to porn because you watched too much porn?
No, I was just trying to do a little personal exercise and stop watching porn, and then I was jacking off by memory, and then I was like, I feel my IQ increase. Like, it felt like taking the limitless pill
it's
a
like
little
reading
bit.
a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is like solving a puzzle in my head.
Yeah, Tommy took the limited pill.
Yeah.
Where he can jack off using his memory, and
I
that's
was like, thinking, and I'm like, am I a genius for thinking about boobs I saw a few years ago?
holy
I'm
shit!
basically writing a book right
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, that's how little I use my brain and how much I'm on my phone. I jack off by memory like once a day, and I'm like, ooh, you are so dialed into the universe right now.
I jacked off by memory 3 times, and now I can read some Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know what some Spanish words mean.
Yes, I'm a genius.
Yeah, dude. Well, Grant just left, so we're rudderless.
Cool.
Ellie, what do you have any apologies or like anything you want to demand an
Oh, I
apology for?
forgot. Is that what this podcast is about?
Yeah, we
That's what we
apologize.
do a lot,
We
yeah.
demand apologies. We read
I
anonymous listener
forgot.
apologies.
I didn't even think about it.
That's okay if you want to
Well,
just
let me ask you something really quick, Ellie. Has anybody like in the past few weeks, like, has anyone like wronged you, or has anything like grinded your gears a little bit? You know, or like pet peeves, like, or you just like, ugh, fuck that guy, like really, like in the grocery store, in work life.
I don't know if it's happened super recently, but one of my biggest pet peeves is when you're at a stop sign and then a man and you pull up at the same time, and then he waves you forward.
Yeah,
And it's like, I get so mad because I'm like, don't fucking tell me what to do, man.
it's like
You know,
a male
I'll
ego
fucking-
thing. It's like a male ego thing. Like, I'll let
Yeah,
you go.
it's a different kind of wave.
That-
Like, not all waves are like that, but there's one that's like, yes, Grant, you did it. You go.
Yeah,
Come on,
there's like
come
an
on.
aggression
Let's go,
to
lady.
it.
Let's go. That
Yeah.
guy also leaves that situation thinking that he like helped you. He like did a good
Yeah.
thing. It's like holding the door open, you know.
But it's like holding the door open when someone's too far away from the door, and you have to do that little like jog.
Mm-hmm.
You ever
know?
do the thing where you both try to go at once, and then you're like, all right, well, now we have to shoot each other in the head with a gun.
Now
If I
nobody's gonna
start
go.
going, I'm like, oh, now I won't lose this. I'm going
Really?
first.
You commit fully.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Now you have to stop.
I
'cause now
had
we're
somebody
fighting.
give me one of these because I walk a lot, so people will like wave you through intersections aggressively like that.
Yeah.
And he gave me like one of these, and it was like
Yes.
like
I was gonna
proper,
do the shocker to you.
like proper.
Yes.
It's like two middle fingers,
Yeah,
like
he's like fingering your bussy. He's
yeah,
like,
totally.
yes,
he was
get
doing
it.
like the proper like
in here.
fingering
He's saying to you,
form.
if you had
And
an
it's like-
ass, I would finger
I'd be
it
doing
right now.
this to your butt.
and I was like, buddy,
Yeah.
you're in luck. Check under your seat.
We got bussies everywhere. You get a bussy. You get a bussy. Not you,
Grant's-
weird old guy.
Grant still doesn't have one. You get a bussy. You get a bussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I don't
How
like it
can
either.
Grant? How can you work out what doesn't already exist?
This is like a Benny Gesserit riddle.
Yeah. Stick your hand into my bussy, and if you move, I'll stab you with the thing.
What about, guys? Do we have any listener apologies or anything? Any business of that sorts?
Yeah, I think let's get something cooking here. Well, should we read the one that we were talking about last week based on
I don't
Ellie's
know.
I don't know, dude.
That one feels
okay,
like
all right, fair enough,
yeah.
fair enough. Okay, I
If
think
they
we
write
got,
in and they're like, "Hey,
Did
why
Tommy
haven't
just
you?"
turn red?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit.
Curious, but I'm not gonna ask.
Okay.
I'll tell you. I'll just give you the quick story after off mic.
Okay.
Okay. All right. here's
Tommy's in love.
All right.
No, not. I mean, not.
Are you?
I mean, no, not at all.
Yes, he is.
I mean, like,
actually, no.
I mean, actually, not even a little bit, but.
Okay, that one's the. You guys at DM. Okay, I'm just making sure we don't have any older ones.
While you're pulling this up, I got an apology to give. Me and Miranda went to Applebee's last night, and at the end, you know how okay, so I don't know if you've been to Applebee's recently, but at the end they have a little, it's a little like screen that you cash out on, right? And Miranda used her card, she paid for the meal. And then she was doing the survey, and she's like 5 stars, 5 stars. And then it was any additional comments, and she was like, she handed it over to me, which honestly she should have known better.
That's
and
insane.
then I wrote me horny, and it submit. So I'll apologize to Miranda for that.
Miranda in the institution of Applebee's.
Dude, she thought it was so. We were laughing pretty hard though. Any additional comments with your meal here at Applebee's? Me honey. Me honey.
Tommy,
That's
who's
great.
behind you?
What?
Well, the door just opened.
Oh, is that mine? That's probably
Tommy
my door.
Tommy gets murdered.
That's scary. That's really scared me.
Wait,
My door opens
clip
sometimes
it
on its
up.
own.
Clip it up. Turn it into a reel.
No one say murderer. No one say murder or death.
Yeah, somebody unalived Tommy. Somebody unalived Tommy on the pod.
Damn. We knew it was going to happen sometime.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That
Your face.
Yeah. That really scared. The way you said it was really scary. You're like, who? You said it like like in a movie, like when like a kid's scary movie, when is somebody behind me?
Are you checking behind you
and
now,
he's right
Ryan?
behind me, isn't
No,
he?
Miranda's behind me.
Talking
giving me
about
a
the
dirty
monster. They're like, the monster's so scary, and he's around. He's in the house, and he's right behind me, isn't he? One of those.
Yeah,
And
I kind of
his
thought
hands-
that's what was happening.
You know what? The monster's even that scary, and monsters aren't even real for the first thing. And he's right behind me, isn't he? As I'm saying that.
Okay.
Tommy, you should be in movies like that.
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude.
You should be in teen movies.
I got 3 more years left before I can not be in teen movies. Why am I not in teen movies?
That's true. What are you gonna age into in a couple of years too? You're gonna
What's
Dude,
gonna happen
I'm gonna
to
look like
you?
a sick, gross fuck. I'm gonna look like Steve Gillespie.
have you guys
I'm just gonna be like a skinny, weird guy. I love Steve.
have you guys seen the Power Rangers movie when Zordoz is in the glass chamber and he's all white and frail? That's what Tommy's gonna
Dude,
look
I'm
like.
gonna get a weird mustache and glasses probably, and just look like a fucking sicko. No.
Okay. All right, here we go. So if you want to write these in, go to wecoolpodcast.com to submit or demand your own anonymous apology. Keep writing these in, guys. Here we go. Hey, guys, I have an apology to demand. I work a retail job at a small store that I open by myself every morning. I'm scheduled to get to the store at 8:30 to get everything up and running before we open at 9, but I've been showing up at 9:45 pretty much every day. Okay.
And you're demanding an apology.
Yeah, I wonder. Okay. Our store was recently bought by new owners about a year ago who have never once confronted me about how my time card shows that I'm late every day. So I think it's pretty safe to say they don't care. I have 3 other coworkers.
It's
One is
awesome.
scheduled.
It's showing up an hour and a half to work late.
So fucking sick. Literally, that's what life's all about.
Damn.
Showing up late as fuck to work.
With coworkers too. It's not like you're even alone on the shift.
Just fucking over all of your coworkers. Just
Dude.
making them do all of your shit. Hell yeah, dude. That's
And just being
that's
like,
who
I have an
listens to this
apology, and
podcast.
then also being like, I have an apology to demand.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think they made a mistake. I think they meant to say that they've been showing up at 8:45. So 15 minutes late. Still before
All right.
9.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
later
That makes more
you'll
sense.
see.
That's not even late.
Yeah.
I'll show you late.
That's still early.
This person sounds like they wrote this email while they were running late, and then so they made
Yeah.
so some mistakes.
As
It's
they're
all
just
over the place.
leisurely walking
They're
into
just in a
work.
rush. Yeah.
Just typing out an email
Yeah.
to a bad podcast.
Sorry, I'm late, guys. I had something very
I had to write
do.
into a podcast. Okay. I have 3 other coworkers. One is scheduled to show up at 9, and the other 2 at 10. My problem is that my one coworker, who is scheduled to show up at 9, has started showing up 15 minutes early for no apparent reason. So then she'll be there to see me walk in the door 15 minutes late. Right. She's never said anything to me about it, but it makes me feel guilty, like she's showing me that she's a good employee, showing up 15 minutes early and catching me being a bad employee.
Her early is overlapping with your late.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
so
this is-
much.
It's so awesome to be.
that
This
he sounds like he's so focused on himself that he thinks she's doing this just to show him.
There's
Yeah.
so much projection
Buddy, what?
happening.
Yeah,
here.
she's not thinking about you.
No, she's just
I like it's almost like her universe is coming into his universe, like in a time travel movie, like when you run into someone you're not supposed to run into. He's like, you're 15 minutes early. He's running into mine 15 minutes late, and our paths are crossing, and it's going to disrupt this whole store and the flow of everything. Society will collapse.
This does sound like a thing George would scream at Jerry about on Seinfeld. He's like, she showed up 15 minutes early. That's messing up my 15 minutes late.
It's messing up my 15 minutes late,
no,
Jerry.
I just fucking hate my roommate. I just want to get out of the house. Like,
Yeah.
I really
her
do
15
kind of.
minutes late is ruining your 15
As,
Her 15 minutes early is ruining your 15
Why don't you
minutes
come
late.
in 15 minutes early? Then it won't be a problem.
He's like, but then I'm going to disrupt that. He's like, it's a chain reaction.
Next thing you know, the store's out of business.
I'm very I'm relating hard to this employee because this is exactly how I would take this.
No way. Former dubstep DJ Grant is relating to this.
Also, it just ruins my little bit of alone time that I'm supposed to get every morning from when I show up to 9 when the store opens and she's actually scheduled to show up. If you showed up to work on time, you would still have that exact amount.
This motherfucker wants their cake and they want to eat it too.
Yeah,
don't they?
exactly.
I don't
Not
get
even-
that saying, oh, you want your cake and eat it too? Yeah, man, it's fucking what? Of course.
it's my cake.
It's my cake. Why
Yeah.
would I not? Why? Who's ever had a cake and not wanted to eat it too?
Hey,
You know
everybody,
what I mean?
Tommy's
What's
got a
up?
cake. We could eat it. He can't
It's
eat
not
it
an
too.
also.
It's my cake. I want to eat it too. Why wouldn't I want to eat it too?
What would
It should
what
just
would,
be I want to eat it. It's my cake. I want to eat it. Why is there a 2 there?
It's
What's
my
the-
cake
what's
and
the
I.
also?
It's my cake and I eat it now. You know that commercial?
Yeah.
You know what they say? You can eat your cake. You can eat your friend's cake. Or you can eat your. I don't know.
But you can't.
I don't
eat-
know what they
But
say.
you can eat your friend's cake too.
Giving
That
up
is-
on a fake saying.
God,
I don't
someone
know
should
what they
kill
say.
me. Someone should kill me already. I would be so beloved if I was murdered. And I won't be if I'm not.
The only way to be beloved is to die young.
I'm at a point in my community, in my life, where if
In your
someone murdered me, I would be beloved, and I
Yeah.
won't be if that doesn't happen. If someone doesn't murder me, I won't be
I
remembered
feel like
fondly.
that is more true for you than anyone I know.
Is this relatable?
I've heard you talk about this before,
I do, yeah.
and
I
it is
died-
true.
God. I just got to not die.
If you die, maybe we could run every episode because what have we done? 6,000 of these. We could probably like
do
run you
AI.
through an AI thing,
Yeah.
and then you could just chime in.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
that's
where
great.
I'm just like, oh, Grant, work's pretty stressful, and then it just cuts to you, and you're like, my pussy hurts.
Yeah. It would just cut to me, and I'm like, what's the deal with Chinese tits?
And we're like, shut up.
Shut up, Ryan.
Shut up,
That's
Ryan.
hilarious.
No, get out of here. No, seriously, what is the deal with Chinese tits?
I want to come back to this.
No, get
Hey, we
out
might
of here.
have to cut this out, but what's the deal with Chinese tits?
Get out of here, AI Ryan, get the fuck out of here.
It grows too strong.
Real quick, that reminds me. I've got a meme idea. Ellie, you tell me if you think this is a good idea for a meme. It's a picture. It's a picture of a blanket, and it's got handcuffs on it, and it says, "Your Honor, not Quilty."
Ellie, respond now.
You're on here in the
Ellie,
hot
you're on fucking
my
mic.
mom would love that.
Would you pay $100 to see that meme? Would you join a website where you have to pay $100 so you can see that meme?
No.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Okay, well, she responded. All right.
Back to the drawing board.
Now we can continue with the listener apology.
Yeah. Also, Ryan, I might have to unsubscribe from your $100 website for personal memes. I just can't afford it anymore.
Fuck. I was so close to quitting my job, and you're the only person who's on that
Yeah,
website.
I know. My bad, man. And you had a really good run, but like it's just $100, and you're only giving me one meme a month.
I know.
I just can't.
And it's not even every month.
It's not every month. I've gotten 2 memes this year, and it's just like
You've been on hiatus for a while.
Yeah, you're on hiatus.
Not Quilty and isn't that my sandwich? And then it's a
I like that one.
yeah, it's a little guy, it's a little man just with a speech bubble that says, "Isn't that my sandwich?"
Yep. I pay for that.
Oh, and
See, that's what got me locked into his Patreon meme subscription.
Yeah.
Because he came out, he
it
dropped,
was a minion. It was a minion, and it said, "Isn't that my sandwich?"
It was a minion with big tits and a mustache. And he put that out in January, and I said, well, I need to see about one of these a month, at least this funny. Yes. And he hasn't.
You paid
really...
for the whole year subscription too, right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit in the fucking hole right now. Okay,
it actually costs more on Ryan's Patreon to pay for the whole year at once, which is
yes, because I want that money. So it's more.
Yeah, it's just really fucking me. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, it ruins my alone time. Not even my one coworker who is scheduled to be there at 10, who is the store manager, shows up 15 minutes early. So I have no idea why she'd be doing this. Why would anybody voluntarily be 15 minutes early to work? Anyways, I'd like to demand an apology from this coworker who's showing up early and committing this imaginary transgression against me that only exists in my mind.
Valid.
Just let me be late and don't see me being late. Thanks.
Cook, king or queen. Cook.
Yes, that was a good one.
Cook. Yeah.
What if the coworker's showing up because like they have a crush on this person, you know, and they're like trying to get closer to them, and this person is just like, dude, you're fucking up my.
You're bothering me.
I bet there is a bit of a vibe though, where the person is judging them for being late. I bet you that's not fully imaginary.
Dude, I get really pissed off when I'm opening up to piggyback off what this listener was saying. I get really mad when I'm opening up my restaurant alone and I get like 1 hour of alone time and I really like listening to music, having my coffee and just kind of setting up the bar. And sometimes my coworkers will come up to the bar, order coffees, and chit-chat my ear off, and I don't have time for all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I chit-chat all day with people, and I go out at night and do shows and chit-chat. I'm trying to listen to snail mail.
Love snail mail. At my job,
okay.
Everyone shows up at 7, and there's one guy who will roll in around 7:45 to 8 a.m., and if he shows up at 7:45, I'll make a big production of telling everybody else, hey, he's here early today, fellas. The alarm worked. He's here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It used to really piss me off. I used to work at a gas station, and on weekends it would open at 6 a.m. And I would have to be there at like 5:30 to open it. And it was a small town gas station, all right. So there was like regulars there who would come and get the paper there and a coffee every single morning.
Were they all old?
Yeah, they were old as shit. And a lot of times they would show up 5 minutes early, like at 5:55 in the morning, and be waiting, like right at the glass, like waiting to get in. And that shit would piss me off so much.
Yeah.
I
it's
used
like,
to work at Victor's, that little Cuban cafe in South.
yeah,
That's my favorite. I was just telling someone about that spot. That was my favorite spot to go to in
love
South
that place.
Minneapolis. If
Well,
probably if
people
you're
would
not
come
working,
early, and I
if you're
was
not
like,
working there, you know.
Would you let them in? Because I wouldn't let those old guys in.
No, we would look at them and be like, "We'll let you in 5 minutes."
Yeah,
It's amazing
we were-
how much that 5 minutes matters so much too.
It's
And
so
then
much.
we would be absolute bitches to them.
Yes.
They never
every
tip
time
well.
they were there, and forever if they ever came again.
The
Yes.
regulars never tip well either. They always come in and they
No,
tip
they're
like
the
they're
worst.
like they're like, "Oh, here's $2. I'm here every day."
When I was
cool.
I'm helping your business.
Yeah.
Fuck you! It's not my business.
Speaking of that, okay. They
No, wait,
sent
wait.
out
Let me.
this-
I have the exact same story basically. But when I was 19, I was bar backing at a bar at a dive bar downtown Minneapolis, and I would open it at 10 in the morning on Sundays. And I was there. I get there one morning at like 10:05 to open up the bar, and this guy's waiting at the bar, and he's going, "You're late." And I'm like, "Hey, you shouldn't worry about my shortcomings right now. Like, you're trying to drink at 10 in the morning.
I will shoot you in the face.
Fucking maybe think about your stuff before you put your shit on me, okay?"
You're late.
Dude.
Yeah, he's like, "You're late," and I was like, "You're an alcoholic, so shut up."
I fucking hate you.
I fucking hate you, dude.
Dude, okay, this is similar vein of just like we got an email today where tomorrow it's like the company owner's like birthday, and we're all supposed to jump on this Zoom call and like sing him happy birthday. And I was like, "Go fuck yourself, dude. I will never sing this. I have made this motherfucker so much money. He should be singing me happy birthday. Fuck that. He's 65 years old. Fuck him.
Would he even
That's
like
so
that?
weird.
Is that something
I don't
he's
care,
like?
dude. I hope I get fired because of this. I'm so sick of this fucking job. If you guys want to apply, though, I can get you in. I can get you a job at my job.
What
that
do
I
you
hate.
do?
I don't know. Water softeners. I was gonna say rip off old
Fucking-
people, but that's not actually true.
Well.
They're good softeners, but
Why do people want water softeners?
some people.
Oh, we
need
can't get
them.
into this right
Yeah,
now.
like some people just have shitty water that comes out like orange, so then
Mm-hmm.
they need like to treat the water. Most people just like
See, now I like my water like that. That's just the extra seasoning and spices a guy like me loves.
Oh, I like my Cajun
Gives you a
water.
little
I like my water. I like my
Yeah,
water
well,
Cajun.
well, well.
Thank you.
Thank you for the Cajun water.
That Louisiana alligator water that I like so much. I
That's
cook
just-
my chicken in it.
A corroded pipe, that's just the extra seasoning that I like.
Ooh, baby likes a little lead in his water.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
that voice was questionable.
Oh.
Okay.
No, that's a white Cajun man. Don't worry.
That's a white
Ryan
Cajun
was-
man.
Ryan was doing a Chinese Cajun man in his head.
Oh yeah, Chinese
So-
Cajun man. Now that's a funny accent. Now that guy would sound fucking crazy.
We'll let you do the work.
Chinese Bostonian. Come on. Oh,
There
dude,
you-
there should be a Chinese guy in The Departed. I bet there is.
Oh yeah.
There is. He gets stabbed by Matt Damon. Remember? He's doing Chinese delivery in the alley.
And the oh yeah, the movie. Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
I remember that.
that's crazy.
Anyways, I've relate to this listener.
Yeah, totally.
That
I
That
mean,
sucks.
do,
They're
yeah.
they're fucking up your shit a little bit.
and I actually,
That's valid.
I'm gonna side with them, and I'm gonna say, I bet you there is a vibe. I bet you there are some looks when you walk in 15 minutes late. And that,
Or she's just showing up and just doing all the stuff he
Yeah.
should already have done, but like
This could be a woman too, right?
it could, yeah.
It probably is.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
90
probably.
probably. I mean, probably.
Probably is a woman.
Odds
Showing
are.
showing up late.
What is she doing?
Getting ready?
Doing her hair?
Yeah. What is she doing?
Yeah,
Taking too long in the damn bathroom?
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, she should take longer.
Why does it
She's
take so
early.
long for a woman to pee, Ellie?
Oh man. Well, as I get older, it takes even more time. I
It's
think
crazy
it
because
just-
I can pee in like
just
a
little.
second.
dribble drobbles.
Damn.
And I'm just like, oh, come on. Oh, I think there's a little more.
Yeah.
Please,
Please, push some more out.
And I thought it was just because I'm a woman, but then Casey takes a really long time too. So like our night pees are just they're so long.
Okay, I've noticed that it is hard for me to get like all the straggling piss out of my
it gets so
my
much
urethra.
worse, Grant.
Already, it's like you got to spend some time kind of getting it out.
Like focusing.
Yeah.
You have to like squint your eyes and you're like,
it feels like you guys are getting smarter by peeing. Similarly to how I'm thinking about what boobs I saw to jack off to and using my brain. Seems like you guys are using a lot of brain power to pee. And
Anakin,
that's right.
Anakin, use the force to get the piss out of your dick, and then also use it to jack off. Use the force. Use the force, Anakin.
Ellie, what about this as a theory? Maybe it takes longer for older people to pee as a natural process to keep your brain sharp.
Oh, it's like Sudoku.
It is. It's like
your
doing
body's
your word
like
games.
Yes, your body's giving you another puzzle to solve, which is your body.
Yep.
Taking longer to do basic
you're picturing
tasks.
Tubes, and you're
you're picturing tubes.
That tube goes to the next tube,
and you're thinking about, and you're getting it all. And this makes you sharper, so you can just, stay dialed in and on point.
That makes you
like
sharper, which compensates for your dull penis or pussy.
For your
Have you guys ever seen a horse shit and just go, God, that looks awesome? That looks like it's so nice.
Complete. And like it's so easy.
Dude, and
them.
all they do is just, I'm going to lift my tail and it'll all just fall out of my ass.
They don't just lift their tail, then it just goes.
Yeah.
The
way it falls out.
It's ready.
Looks very like rewarding.
Like there's a shovel back there, just like pushing it to the edge.
Oh, someone will do something with that, I guess. I don't care. I'm a horse.
Except sometimes I do take shits like that where it does feel like I didn't have to do any work. It's just like gravity is taking over.
It's like
and it's
complete.
Yeah, it's just gone. It's just out of me.
Dude, they should have a toilet that sucks.
Like a vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you would have to be careful with your balls and pussy that it doesn't get sucked in to the sucker.
Dude. For sure.
That's the only, I will say this, that's the only downside of the suck toilet. Is that occasionally it can grab your balls or pussy.
I will say, up until I was like
lose some muscle function.
I will say, up until I was like 17, I thought if you like pissed or shit on an airplane, it just like flew out into the sky.
I think I believe that still.
Joe Dirt,
I choose to believe it.
He gets the shit.
It feels like it's. It feels like it's. It sounds like it went into the sky.
Do your own
that
research.
happens on a bus, right?
It just goes into the street. It just goes right on the highway.
94.
If you're on a Greyhound. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ellie, because it happens on a bus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like this Greyhound just turned into more of a brown hound, if you know what I mean.
We do.
I think I do.
Somebody take this Greyhound to the pound.
I think I know exactly what you mean.
What about that? Yeah, you bring a big old bus to the to the vet.
You bring a bus to the dog racing, the dog track,
and it loses by a mile. It's the worst loss we've ever seen here.
Yeah, no wait, it's like those. Yeah, it's a Greyhound like dog racing track, and then it's like one of those like New York City like robo dog cops that's just like trying to like sneak in there. You know,
I like the idea of the bus where it's like, and Daddy's little Tinko beats Metropolitan bus number 452 by a mile.
A bus on the dog track.
Yeah.
A big bus.
Yeah, and then the camera pans and it's just a bunch of middle-aged men going, "Oh, what the fuck?
I should have been on the bus."
Fucking goddamn.
Also, the bus for sure runs over a couple little buddies.
Yeah, a couple dogs go.
Wipes out most.
And the dogs are
the field.
dropping like flies here at the racetrack ever since they changed the rules so that one city bus could be competing with the dogs.
A cat is driving the bus. A cat is driving the bus to try and pull one over on the dogs.
That's the one stipulation is, well, and there's nothing in the rules that says a cat driving a bus can't be in the dog races. Now, a cat on its own could never be in the dog races, but the rules don't say anything about that cat driving a bus.
Yeah.
Airbus.
That's the movie. That's the movie.
Airbus.
That's the movie, man.
Yeah, now that's the movie.
Now that's what I call a movie.
And just a reminder to pre-order Soft Bones on iTunes.
Yes.
For the love of God, otherwise I will do something violent. I can't stress this enough.
Keep an eye out for Hair Bus, a movie that was written entirely by a menthol cigarette.
Yes.
They said it couldn't be done. They said a menthol cigarette on time couldn't write a movie.
It's a British guy interview.
It's a documentary about Hair Bus.
They're interviewing the menthol cigarette.
And he has a British accent?
Yeah. It just goes to show you that if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
I mean, we were kicking around the script for years and years before it actually got any interest.
They kept saying, there's no way a menthol cigarette could write a movie.
And I also wrote the movie! A smaller cigarette. Me, right, so...
And that's when Leonardo DiCaprio got involved. And he put us in front of the right people.
That's beautiful.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein's triumphant return to cinema.
Guys, I do have to get out of here. I have to head to my show. I'm sorry to cut it off. I have to head to my show.
No, that's good. It's
Ellie,
all good.
any last remarks?
Any
apologies?
last words, Ellie?
Any last words?
God, no. I think we're good.
It took us a while, but we hit our stride. We got
I was
there.
looking, I was like, oh, how long does this go on?
3.5 hours.
Yeah, hair bus. We did it. We got there.
We did it. Okay, well, yeah, for real. No plugs for us. Go pre-order Ellie's album. We will put the link in the show notes. Go follow Ellie. She's one of the funniest people I know, and
just follow
such
me.
a good stand-up comedian.
Yeah,
I'll
that is true.
try to do better on the internet, but nobody.
Your clips are great,
follows me.
Ellie.
Yeah. Oh, I should have apologized to you, Ellie. I'll do it real quick before we get off. I like info dumped on Ellie when she came into Sisyphus one day and didn't really ask me for advice, and I talked to her for 20 minutes about social media, and I'm sorry about that.
It stressed me out
That was uncalled
much,
for.
I was like, Grant, I'm fucking trying out there.
He gets
I was
one
like, I
viral
have,
clip.
This was a long time before that happened, so I was not. Yeah. So sorry about that. That was uncalled for.
We cool.
We cool.
Oh shit! She said the fucking.
That's the
name
first
of
time
the
anybody's
shit.
done that.
That's the first time anyone's fucking done that, I think. Including, I don't think we've ever done that.
Name of the shit, Ellie.
You did it. You said the name of the show. That's awesome.
The whole time they're like, why won't
If you
she
don't
improvise
pre-order
with us?
If you don't pre-order Soft Bones on iTunes, I'm gonna fucking freak out. I'm gonna freak out and do something bad.
What are you gonna do, Tom?
I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna pee for like
Dude,
7 minutes.
I'm gonna go to my job
you
and
won't
piss
do
my
it.
pants.
I'm gonna start shitting like a fucking whore.
I'm gonna piss my pants in front of guests while I'm waiting at a table and say, how do you like that?
You know,
How
do
does
the
it-
Toby cute. How do you like me now?
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever piss your pants and then start playing Toby Keith's "How Do You Like Me Now"?
Yes. Okay. I am going. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Podcast over.
Bye,
Thank you
Tom.
for
Bye.
listening.
Podcast over. I love you guys. I'm leaving right now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ellie, it's really good to see you. I'll see you in Minneapolis. I'm coming back in a month.
You too. Oh, good. Bye.
Okay. See ya. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.